honestly, that's so good. Let's go before. Damn. But I don't remember. Damn, this looks. Welcome folks to another stream. We're gonna go for a sci-fi kind of experience. And yeah, according to the Riverside Museum, I'm not doing any promotion by the way. It's interesting. On other sites I spotted this. It didn't say what dates, just days and times. And right, this is going to my highlights. All of a sudden, especially like next to the police, but at least we're legal to film publicly. Yeah, what was I? Yeah, basically all of the news article, local ones, they didn't mention the time, I mean the specific date. I had to check the thingy. Luckily, as you said, from the 11th of this month till April the 6th, which that was reasonably, that's a long time. And second of all, I read it as like 6th of like February. I was like, a week? Seriously? And yeah, but slowly Glasgow's waking up. I leisure thought majority of cafes would be open by like say 8:30. Before COVID they all used to open at 8, but naturally we all got lazy, so until we get our bodies back on running, it's gonna be a long time. And yeah, this is it. I'm less of a summer outfit today because I have something underneath in case. More for the wind protection, really, but reply to your comment. This is one of my bucket places to visit, but another day. Let's come here once I'm fully stabilized on my new job, because the other, I've been except from coffee, I want to order something else as well. This month was the most highly costly month I had, mainly on contracts, on different contracts. Not really because of I was overspending on cafes. If it was that, you would have saw the outcome. Why I'm already out of breath. Plus I'm also saving a bit of money, at least for Edinburgh. Big mistake while booking, but in the same time I don't really mind. It's just a 5-minute more walk to Edinburgh Castle. At least the route is different. I'm more happy about that, but Damn, this section of this music is so long. Come on. I'm seeing a bit of reworks happening to these apartments, which is mysterious. Damn. Let's go. We might actually go for food as well. I don't know. It depends on the weather really, because it says 20%. You never know what it means actually in Glasgow. So like last time going to the south side markets, and it was like more like a 200% than 20, but with it was a stormy day, but for 20 it was like mad. But yeah, and we also got scammed that the markets didn't even existed on that day. But I really want to do those runs, that those they say it's more for the sake of mental health, but for me it's more like a good way to one, meet people, or meet new cafes. But I've seen them more in the south side. Like I'm like, until I get there I'm already exhausted. I'll meet you at the finish line. What's up, Kismet? How you doing, pal? You missed 2 days ago because someone was calling me, are you from Bradistan? A white guy, Pacific. Probably a white guy, but behind the mobile, the desktop was a Pakistani. Like, it was like I knew what was going on in the first second, because they were telling me to come to the Four Corners, and the weird thing is I self-promoted my channel to the Scottish like community. I knew it could be some from them. Like, it was weird, man. Dave was backing me up. I was like can't be bothered, man. If they want a reaction, give it. And it's the same old questions, like, I'm a virgin, how do I speak to girls? I'm like I've had that question like every 6 months. It's the same exact question. Yeah, exactly. But it could be Imran being someone else, because he tried to do it yesterday. I posted it on Instagram. I legit thought it was you, but the things that he was saying was a bit too personal and a bit too much like you would even know. But he was so stupid that he didn't make a brand new account. Plus, even if he did, by his language I automatically know it's him. When you know your past friends, what kind of weirdos they are. Damn, this music is under best part ever. I'm thinking to go through the back route. our difference really. Then on the way back we're gonna go through the main road I don't know. The back route is different at least. We might go for a longer route actually on the way back. For fuck that. Let's see. Fucking hell. I could have did it if I was in a run mood, but let me see if I can self-promo myself, man, in some form of manner. Copy. I hate it, like when you do the share button, it basically says just I'm live and that's it, like not the title. Like you expect the title at bare minimum to be available with the link, because it's like just a hassle to fake. Like some people just say something else apart from the title, but I'm just like, I want to be what do you call it, you know, like water, the color is basically invisible. Basically, damn, what happened to here? If they're refurbishing, that's good, but it's a good hot spot. Okay. Where are you? Discord. Told you he was a maniac. He collected him so he could become. Damn. Damn, that is wild. Hearing these kind of things now. Damn, everybody's getting haters all of a sudden from people we know. Yeah. Okay, let's somehow try to self-promo. The worst thing about doing IRL and promoting it on a Scottish one, people know where the fuck you go. No matter how much you try not to show. Copy link. Damn, that sounds very erotic. Why is this so hard all of a sudden? We're gonna just look into if this donut place is open. I'm not gonna buy anything from it, I'm just gonna look at it, because next time probably bright, my god. Where is this guy? I'm not even the only days that I do self-promo is whenever I'm doing something special that's different to my regular streams. Like, I have other social media for a reason, so I use that for that. Okay, so next, I'm like, what happened to that? What just happened here? Damn, what a scam. Let's see this. Okay. As interesting as I remember, the good thing about this place is that it does seasonal way more often than it used to do. It was like once a year or twice they all of a sudden did seasonal, but now they're doing it regularly. Plus they have free stores with like different locations, which I like, because usually whenever you see cafes having a new location like 2 streets, they one in Shawlands, which is based south side. I mean not Shawlands, but near there. West End and City Centre. Okay, let's see. Code straight until he realizes it's a Lego version. Did you see this? Sent you? No. Like, I know you sent me something, but I was like, what the heck just happened, man? Is it actually open? I haven't been here for a good years. I mean, like, the last time I ever been here was maybe my first time getting affiliate, and basically I had £0 after that. After buying some donuts, that's it. Done. Look at me next week, I'm probably gonna be the same. I already paid for the castle and the transportation, but personally, let's not go through there because it's gonna watch them later. They're funny. Let's actually watch it on. Is it stream friendly? Oh, I feel like I'm on off-road. I mean, like, even if we had spicy content, or is it more like the jokes are a bit more Middle Easterns would more understand it than it could be that kind of limit that maybe few people might feel like it's a bit wrong. I don't know what I'm going to do regarding to the phone charger, I mean the phone wire, because I need to bring my plug in case wise. But I don't know what the heck I'm going to do until 8 o'clock. Because I don't want to hang around in the St. Quarter James for 4 hours. And also I was like, we might be a bit too, but I kind of regret booking my castle at 11 specifically after looking at Thingy stream, because damn, I thought I had way more places to visit because of 2 years ago. But unless if I'm like the reason that I did it is really because of in case if my legs fail, really. But what building is that? You mean this one? That's the Cavern Grove Art Gallery. It's basically the British Museum in a smaller scale. if Dave was here, he would call it his mansion. They used to do like Christmas events here. I don't know what happened. That it's like never happened ever again. It's something else, Grove, something it was the lines of that. And yeah, this is it. And this is the Calvin, I forgot. It's where the sportswear. This side used to be open back in 15 odd years ago until they said let's refurbish it, and basically meant like this exit, basically this main exit got basically shut down. I think this music is making me speak louder, which is a good thing because I'm not a loudspeaker in general wise. And I love it. I accepted this sponsorship, which is basically affiliate, and I couldn't be arsed actually installing it. It's like when demotivation regarding to making money goes down, it's like wild. Plus I wasn't doing any IRL streams. I was like 100% bored of doing desktop streams yesterday. Like a good 3 minutes after the graveyard, I was silent. Like I was like, I don't know what to say. Then miraculously at the end of the stream, like the last 30 minutes, I was a chatterbox because of those trolls. It made the stream a bit more fluent. I had a flow in some form of manner. I made it a bit PG and a bit more spicy, but I don't mind a bit of trolls. That's gonna just boost my algorithm, so like, yeah. Like, yeah, I thought this thing was off. Isn't? Yeah, it's next week on Friday, but I don't know. I think I released it that I'm not doing a stream on my birthday because I'm on an induction at this job, but on the 22th we're going to go to Edinburgh. Like, yeah, like we have a good hour spent. I might actually pop into Primark and get more wires in case. They're like £2, why not? But induction on your birthday, exactly. Like, I was like, pay me double on my birthday. I was like, I could not accept it, basically. Like, what other job is gonna say come and be with us? I applied for security, got failed. When I see my friends getting a contract, then like the day before they basically say I can't be bothered. Like, I know this guy's upset for one reason, but like, you could have told them that I could go instead of you. Like, end of the day is your first few days. Like, you know I'm desperate for a job. It's like, you sometimes say, what's the point, man? Say this kind of stuff, man, when as I like I love it. Like in Dubai, there's now like a tower or like a influencer kind of HQ happening. But end of the day, like really Dubai is for the, like, forget the lavishness, but it's like, it feels like a cheap lavish vibe, not like there's any tradition behind it. You don't need a, yeah, exactly, you don't need one. The worst thing is, the end of the day you're going to pay like 500 for the bags with the license, and you're going to get £1 more. What's the point of that? And you need to do it every like couple of every 3 years. I'm like, damn, I kind of rather have my first one done by the company than like once. Okay, that was good. Okay, let's let that go. It's like because the coffee one, before me going into coffee, like right now, I was just like saying it's a good opportunity to go for it for the sake of having a better job now. Even I went through the intermediate one more for the sake of more understanding coffee, not for the sake of better chance. Like, it's only a good thing if you're actually considering going professionally in coffee, but right now I rebrand some big corporations like Black Sheep Coffee as Black Shit Coffee. The coffee, since they've launched in Scotland, had it in Scotland, it's gone wildly bad. Like, forget commercial grade. It's commercial grade, but it was good commercial grade when I had it in London, but now it's declined. They made a brand new branch in Bays Road, not even 6 months old, by the way. The cacao powder was basically stale. I was like, for £4.20 more expensive than local places. You should do something about it. Like, the problem was I didn't even take any photos that I usually do, but I was like, that kind of stage, I was like, can't even be bothered. But like, I was having extremely high hopes, and for $4.20 from a guy that is barely making any money, that pissed me off so badly. Like, there was another place right here that luckily I did do it. I did do it. I mean, like, for the sake of, I was thinking to post it yesterday, but can't be bothered. It's just right there. They do good coffees, but we did it around like 6-7 p.m. It was more like it was mainly steamed milk, barely any coffee flavoring. I mean, like, cacao, and the cacao didn't even taste like good quality. It tasted like drinking chocolate. Like, it's that limit that, like, they did do good coffees, but once but end of the day it was the cheapest out of all of them, £3. But still, back in the days, drinks used to be less than £2.80, like the most expensive ones. and plus I'm not, and I know that you can get cheaper stuff for better quality. Like, I'm not like just bashing people. I certainly don't mind if they want to increase the price, do it, but make it a better quality drink. The way I'm walking, quality or not, so there any package. I've tried packaging. There was one that basically come for an induction. Like, in the first day of not working in a restaurant, in a very busy restaurant, end of the day you're gonna do mistakes. Like, the guys were like thinking we like, but was a bit just because of, and they don't treat Afghanis well. This manager was Afghani. I thought, like, there's gonna be like some sort of beef, man, gonna happen, because this guy didn't say there was a feed. There's this actually, there is few my type, but there are more like I'd rather not work for them because of one reason. They basically support the Zions, and I was like, plus they're a family business, they barely make any money. Why would I went there but to do a review, but just when I realized who's the person behind it, I was like, oh, F that. I'm not helping someone that is basically treating their own people like, even if you're a supporter of, like, and the interesting thing is that the guy was saying everything is halal, and I was thinking pork in the entire cafe. That just like killed me. Whenever I go to even Western cafes, when I stink pork in the entire atmosphere, that's basically a sign I'm not going to go there, or I'm going to say it on my review. Like, it just kills your experience as a person. And it's interesting, it's still running. Like, the hilarious thing is, the son of this king is worse than his own father. Like back in the days, my grandfather used to meet up with the Shah of Iran back in the days, and my grandfather was deliberately on TV. Later they were trying to kill him, both of them, on both of my sides. Like, our family was rich back in the day. Just look now, we're all fucking in a country that basically ruined our nation, and they're saying go back to your country from the job declines to social media. And if you saw that video that I posted regarding to that CIA thing, I don't know if it came fully through the entire thing on Instagram, but just look. I remember, I don't know, was it the Russians or the Saudi Europeans did this exact same thing to China. Then China slowly basically made like opium and like these pharmacies less. They controlled the people to use less and less. No wonder fucking people are like crazy, like lost their minds in our countries and our cultures. Okay, let's see if we're not going to trip up right here. Like, and the worst thing is when you see people who do it, they're like actually proud of themselves. I'm like, yeah, once you're like between Jannat and still alive, you'll realize what the fuck these were actually for, even if it had a good sense of thingy. And recently they made a new like these heroin things, just because there's a popularity of heroin. Who cares? End of the day, the place is going to make money out of catching them. It's going to just recycle. But damn, my shoes are flipping slippery in a weird way. Like, damn, is that actually 30 minutes that it took us? I was expecting a good hour. I mean, like from where I started the stream to here, plus consider stops really, but anything after this bridge gets a bit boring. But I really want to try this cappuccino, but I think it's nah, it's not. It could be a copyright strike actually if it was with a K. But don't know which one is more older. These shoes are slippery. For the minimal moisture on the thingy. That is crazy. I'm just thinking about the Edinburgh. That's already slippery with my other shoes that were way more grip, had way more of a grip. stream until 2 p.m. It's gonna be quite hard, but let's see, because I need to do it anyway because of the leg, because I'm going to be trying to not go to the typical places after the museum. I'm going to go to more locations. They might be not that near, it's less than, it's better than, I don't walk that too is the machina, but I'd rather have a bit more money in my pocket than less than 20 quid, because damn, it has a good coffee from there. But I want to buy more beans, but I don't know, man. I need to see the expenses that I'm going to have. There is just one cafe that I really want to go, and that's it. The rest is more walking, and that's the only issue with the GoPro. In the night, Sandbird. I thought this was actually called something else all this time. How's the connection? Because I'm using Restream, which is not the greatest, because that's just gonna F it, or just try to be that one person. Restream every 5 seconds. Like, I have my phone in case, but and now it says there's a lack of memory and like emotional damage. It's a bit laggy before, but looks what? Oh, fine. I thought you let lose it. It looks fire now. I'm like that. Damn, that's something to say. If it looks fire, while we're multi-streaming on YouTube as well. What's my tags first of all? Scotland, English, IRL. Let me change it a bit. I don't mind to take a wee break of space. Oh, space is there. I always think the cafe that I like is in this side of blocks, but reality is there. But it's a wee small place. Okay, live. Oh, vlog. Museum. But next year, for the birthday, I'm thinking let's go somewhere like Dundee or somewhere different. It's a hassle to go on the other side of the road here. Whenever I do try it, I always fail. I'm not gonna probably come back on this side for now, on the other side, because the place that we're going now is this side, but yeah. Sci-fi, how do you spell that? Oh, that's double. Star. My finger doesn't. Star. What? No. Why is this not working then? There's a lot of daft trucks. I mean, like, it's the one that I don't like as a form of one of these kind of van styles. I like it more as a form of a lorry. I don't know if you even call these lorries or riggeds or whatever. Yeah. But consider this as well, that this location that we're going is not great with connection, and I will try my best to restream that completely dies, and that's a problem. Oh. Let's go. What's happening? Damn, crime scene already. Depends if there's anything new happening here. Is this the same route? This is also one of the cafes that I do like to go to. But okay, let's see. Let's see if it's still this route is closer, or is it the other one? Damn, it's 4 degrees apparently. Wait, it's actually closed. Actually, it opens at 11. I mean, like, I don't mind, because my second point of visit was damn, being like a government-based thing and being closed. That's I don't know. Damn. But for being a government-based company and can't afford to make tourists pay for it. Let's actually just go through the main road, because that looks, I mean, like, I've been here in a more dodgier time. I mean, way more nicer, but like, it's a way more constructed than it when it was. That place is the wee bakeries, exactly. It really just means small, really. I don't mean the other one, but it depends on the context, really, and the situation. Yeah. I don't know if it's good, because let's see. This is what I was referring to. It's not a good street to, like, try your best to basically walk over the other side. It's one of those streets that is like, if you want to do like how I do it in Iran, you will cause a crash, not by yourself, but by the driver's fucking up. Because I dare these guys will emergency brake and like a good like 20 meters. You need to go in that direction. At least I have water, cooking oil recovery, and it's bag, bin bag. Let's see. Me doing this kind of outfit is wild. In middle of Jan. Like, I'm curious if Glasgow's colder than Edinburgh. Usually it is, but probably for the time being, it's not gonna be. Damn, it's 10, damn. I saw it as Edinburgh 10 degrees for next week, but it was expected to rain. Gone. Like, the problem is we can't even cancel it. You can't even cancel that thing. But I'm not gonna focus, you know, like for the museum. It's more based for a transport museum, but I'm not gonna do. I don't know if they removed the entire, like the default stuff when they add the new stuff. I don't know how it works, but because damn, by three decimals, basically Glasgow's warmer for once. That's a miracle. Espinasse. Whenever I see that, reminds me of that hotel I've been in around, which we used to claim the most like luxurious or like best. It had luxury elements, but it wasn't 5-star service. They treated the foreign people good. They treated us mainly because of one reason. My family are pretty religious with the hijab, and yeah. Let's see if we can actually go on the other side of the road without dying. I doubt it, but it's about what time is it? We still have a good hour to spare life. Damn. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Damn. Damn. Why is this so slippery? Like, I feel like if I was on ice, I would be in some sort of nitro boost mood. But it's interesting, in this area all of the police cars are electrified. I mean, it's not like my type of electrified vehicle, but I mean, it's not like a Tesla. I mean, I'm not saying a Tesla is my top favorite one yet, because it's a bit too simple for me. Like, we're gonna go somewhere that is already enough thingy, like a museum right now. I wish they actually sold trucks, like, I mean lorries, because it would suit this exact location for that. But we have unlimited charge, by the way, just saying. I really wanted to see if there's a back. No, there's not a back route. If the cloud thing is there, Like, I feel like this entire walk is like the same size of like Oxford Street, Hyde Park, somewhere like that. It just doesn't feel like a walk that I would do on a daily basis. Especially considering this is basically majority of Glasgow been done, like main city centre kind of routes. This junction is the worst. It's easier to go through there than trying to go here, unless everything stops. But I just wanted to take a break for a second. 5,000, okay, that's good enough. Damn, 290 horsepower. Didn't expect it that much. Like, the only good thing about here is that you can't see lorries. You can't see lorries, or you can't see like lorries that have good power. I mean, like V8s once a while. I mean, like, I've seen V8s more in the motorway just by the sound of it, but I hope, go, 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 go. Like, it's one of those like junctions that is one of the most useful ones, because it's going to make you go into the motorway. It's very unlikely you're going to be like not using that if you're a car driver or a lorry, unless if you don't really know the area. Wait, is that a D? Never knew it was a D. I never knew it even existed in the first place. I don't know why the heck did they do this, man. Make a bloody walk back here, man. I know no one does walk here, but apart from me, like, it looks like people with like those Suzuki, like, no, I don't know what you call that. You know, the San Andreas kind of off-roader bikes. It looks like something like that kind of scene. But in the summer you were able to do it, but oh, I never knew Fufu actually existed in the UK. I mean, like, I love it. Is there any brakes? I could somehow figure out to cross here. After the Skoda. Imagine if it was actually illegal for them not giving me, because it's not a Pelican crossing with the thingy, the bars, but the only annoying thing is about this section is just going back and forward, like if you're like a ninja, but at least in ninja form you're jumping between buildings, you're not waiting for a plane to cross. But if that was the case, I think the momentum wouldn't be that much of a big energy to make you bounce off and on, so did you like TikTok now has TikTok refugees, specifically on Red Note? I deliberately just want to see what's it like. It doesn't work. I mean, like, it doesn't work as in my numbers onto it. I don't know what to do. The way that I logged in was through my Huawei account. I don't know, should I say myself I'm a TikTok semi-refugee? Because I do. I've studied Mandarin, so it's going to be kind of relevant to me. Like, it would be a positive for the sake of me trying redoing my previous practices. We were expecting around, like, when we were like 4th year, to be like going to China for roughly 3 months as a exchange student for 800 quid. Back then, 800 quid. The flights to Iran was like, maybe like maximum Turkish Airlines was 400 quid with return. But yeah, just look at the bad boy Genesises. Like, I just don't know if Genesis is going to work in the UK. That's my only concern, because it's one of my top favourite cars, as in design wise, in comparison to the big Germans. And also these DAFs are also good as well. But I don't know if DAF is also owned by VW, because Scanias are basically Tiguan's and steroids, like as an interior design. We're gonna go to cars that we haven't explored. If we're gonna go through Arnold Clark, if they're gonna recognize me as last time, but buy a car, but not a good place to get like services. Like, it was cheaper to get our car basically service at that in Glasgow, so like not even only in Glasgow, even everywhere else. It was like, why? But I was not expecting Peugeot is actually owned by Citroën. I thought it was opposite round, because it did not look like it. I thought Peugeot was a bigger kind of car company because how popular it is in Iran. But yeah, damn, this music is getting even better when I'm needing to. It's dying as well, the headphone. But the new DS, that it seems like they're gonna make it as expensive as the old S classes, 80 grand. I kind of like the interior now. It's a bit, it still has a bit of cheapness design wise. It looks like a copycat Chinese car, but the ambient lighting looks a lot better when I compare it to its own class. Okay, let's go. Pay basically £40 more for a Tesla Model 3. I would, but let's see. Okay, let's see. Morning Velvet, long time. I just got a brand new Peugeot. Okay, is that 208? Because those cars are nice interiors. Like the electrics are nicer interiors, weirdly enough. Unless let's go and check out which model you got. How's it been? It's been a long time. Yeah. Last time we were more checking the thingies, more everything, but I don't know if this is custom parking, but okay. That's good. How long have you had it for? Damn, I hate it when I put my thing in my pocket. Damn. E. Model. That's a nice colour. As in just exterior design. Today is one of those days that I really didn't want to bring my bag. Not because of going to car dealerships, but more for a bit of space of ambient lighting. I like it. I just need to see it in person. What's it going to be like? If the animations, if the rendering of these companies do a really good job on rendering the real thing, it looks a lot more spectacular than plus. I wish like Glasgow had proper like car shows, but the Q7 is something else, man. I was really hoping some sort of similar design to this for the newer ones, but like a bit more, I don't know, a bit more muscular, kind of wavy kind of vibes. Like, I just need to get my license and test drive this car, because I've done it with the C4 Picasso, and that's like just a normal Citroen. Okay, but it has a red version that I kind of like. It's a bit cheesy red, but it's better than a black interior. I personally rather spend more money on a different colour. Okay, are we dead? No, thank God. Thank God. Is that the DS9? And the good thing about Citroen is that it's different to any other company. As in, the air vents, it's its own company at least. Like this is why I like Genesis, because it's trying to be different to like Infinite. What model is this from? Oh, okay, it's the electric, not plug-in. It's the same interior design than the DS7, but I kind of feel like I'd rather buy the DS7 a bit more. They both look good, but the new exterior would suit this car so badly. I would say, like, it would suit it a lot better. I was expecting that really from it, but so Citroen, I mean, okay, let's go. It's like a maze here, but in a good way. It's the same cars that we were here last time for. This is a new Cactus. I still prefer the old Cactus exterior or interior, because it was exactly like a summer vibing car. Yeah, this has the DS vibes. Okay. The people that is talking, it turns out to be just the TVs. I need to see. This is Mazda. Mazda launched something very interesting. Like, hi. I don't know what it launched, but it was something very mind-blowing, interesting. I don't know, was it an interior concept that I was like, I was not expecting it from Mazda to do it. But the interesting thing, oh no, wait a minute, that actually looks interesting. I thought it was for the price, I thought it would be an older model. I'm assuming these are gonna go like Rolls Royce kind of style, the opposite way around. It's like the early versions of the Civics. And I don't know if it's specifically Japanese cars. A lot interesting. That just reminds me of bean to cup coffee machine, but that's fine because which one are you getting? I'm probably gonna get a DS7 for now. But the problem about French cars after 5 years is basically single use. But I think that's also for like Mercs and everything, because everything is mass produced for the sake of capitalism. Oh my God. The reason that I don't go through it anymore is because of I cannot be bothered waiting. Not waiting, but like wasting a lot of time. Yeah, I'm okay. Thanks. Okay. Let's see if I wish this was a bit bigger. I mean, like a 8 series or 6 series. But considering the old design, it still looks good. I wish I was a bit more like different color options, but end of the day you can't go and wrap it. I mean, like get someone to put some sort of lever on it. It would be nice, guys. Did I not accidentally ban anyone? They all use Stellantis. Kind of cute. Whoa, it's kind of cute. The name, like this, I don't know if this place used to be like this once we got our C4 Potassio, but it looks like a maze. Okay. Oh, the car, okay. Let's see if this is, don't think so, it's the electric one, but yeah. What? This is the electric one because of the Reg 19. I like this interior a lot more than the bigger boys, which they do look good for affordable cars. Okay, no problem. But especially the steering wheel, I don't know why I like it. It feels nice and firm, but in the same way it feels flexible to handle it. I don't know if I've seen this design before. I'm more curious on test driving these cars in the night than in the day. But I know these places don't even operate this that long. It's better to rent it out. Okay. Wow. It's almost like a ship, as in the wideness. Reminds me of the Toyota Maximas, but the 2008 models. The new ones are just like any generic car. I'm curious about what's the default speakers they use. Is it a specific company behind it, or do they actually have an audio system? No company, department. I'm probably not going to go focus on the top floors of this warehouse because it ain't worth it, really. Mainly because of F. Okay. This is almost like, oh, definitely a kettle. I like this car mainly because of the head view. I mean, like, your drive view is, let me actually see what does my drive view even look like. Like that, like I can see up to my bonnet pretty easily. Like, forget, I don't care about rear view because of my experience in your truck, but like I sometimes say, like, I don't even want rear view sometimes. It's just a waste of time for checking every time, like, yeah. But it's ironic when you see like VW basically owning everything. We did not do that. The ironic thing is that supposed to be an LCD? Damn. Spending like 20 grand. Basically you could get a brand new Dacia for the same price. Gosh. Let me see if I can put up this thing. Damn, it's a pretty tight car. At least I didn't trip up. But yeah, it's a tight car, but I like how they tried to design it. But lately, it's not just like these affordable companies. All of the interior designs are all default black. I know it's like default anyway, but we display exactly. It could be a hologram, but holograms are usually the head-ups displays. But the good thing about Peugeot that I like for the bigger cars, the interior design is totally different. What's this? I don't know what happened to Opel in the other countries. The interior design is like interesting, and the fact that it's, at least that's a nice color. Grand land. That's a nice interior. It looks like an Infiniti mixed with a Land Cruiser. Okay, this is a section of the used vehicles. I've looked up VWs and kinda boring. Exactly. The only company that I like from VW is Skoda, but not these ones, the Enyaqs and the electric ones. It has the same like design language as each other, but it looks different. At least it looks different. Yeah. I'm just seeing if there's any different car here. It's weird that there used to be a pretty thick, wide American car. I don't know, was it a Cadillac or whatever, but it was a beast for its size. Like, that was just the highlight of this entire warehouse, really. You couldn't go in, plus it was like back in the day kind of thing. I really cannot be bothered going upstairs, mainly because, damn, is this the Citroen? Okay, I'm definitely not going to go through there, but I'm not going to risk it for sure. Okay, let's see what's new. Okay, this is one of the highlights. Like, you know, the building that I shown you that is now the, what do you call it? Now the gym's facilities. It used to be also the transport museum. The cars were this visible until people were basically stealing off everything. At least this place is a controlled area. Like, it was bare, like it was understaffed. Even the current one, I would say, is a bit understaffed. But damn. But I know there is replica versions of these for the sake of having weddings, but I just don't want to buy something like that. It's fake. I was looking into it for those Citroen vans. See how much are they even worth? The customized for 14k. I just rather buy a van plus equipment. Yeah. It's in the rear. But the good thing about the game Mafia is these kind of era kind of cars. Why does it not have anything regarding to what year it was from? Because let me actually try to read. Maybe the 19th century, because of the last digit. It does suit that kind of era kind of cars. Oh. I think this could be from maybe 50s or 60s. It was the era that cars were basically getting ugly. Like the 2000s till the 2010s, the cars, like every company it wasn't my taste. Only Rolls Royce, but still that looked a bit too old for my age. You buying a new motor? Exactly. We're gonna buy a new motor, Ford T. $520. Damn. 520 barely can buy anything. But back in those days, people actually tried to make electric cars, by the way, but they got basically destroyed. Like, I'm guessing this is definitely, at least it has like 50 horsepower. Okay, it produces 20. Does it go faster than the Amni? It does a bit. It goes 45 miles per hour. I'm saying that's okay. Like, trucks go up to like What's up, Bert? How you doing? How much does it cost? $520. That's not much. That is probably much, but I'm like, maybe it's like £52,000 back in those days. But back in the days, jump in. I probably break in it. I will definitely like cut it in half if I jump in. Like, is that a seat? Okay. I don't know why it reminds me of those milk thingies, cars. But there used to be a Cadillac right on the other side, but let's see. I wouldn't want to go in these good days exactly, especially with the Golf drivers. Like I've seen the Citroen Amni, but I'm not buying that car for 14 grand. Like, it was announced to be like less than 5,000, but like I'm not getting that for. This has 120 horsepower at least, but I wish it was a convertible. I don't mind. I think the reason that I like Rolls-Royce more is that it's a convertible, but the problem about these eras that these convertibles were manual. I love it. I still haven't changed the Turkey flag. Let me ask. Excuse me. Do you still have the American car that used to be parked on that? Up the ramp. Is it up? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cheers. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's a very. Let me try to see what corner that I go through without any issues, because going with a bag is dreadful, considering like yeah, I'm not definitely gonna fit through there. I remember I went through one of these two cars. This is on the Jaguar. At least Jaguar look good. At least the Jaguars used to look good. I kind of wish Jaguar was a bit more luxurious than it is now, because I feel like that could be easily like the BMW or the Mercedes-Benz. Like have something like a Maybach kind of style. Oh, this is the bad boy. Don't want to take the window mirror out. Exactly. This beast is more amazing when you feel the wideness. I'm a wide guy, but there's one dude in Tehran that actually refurbishes these classic cars for, I don't know, the entire like thing that people buy from him is like almost like 400 grand, by the way. But it's worth it if you're like that enthusiastic on it. But the good thing is he does a freaking good job, and places like UAE, they buy it from him. I wish there was some sort of ambient lighting in there, like just a subtle ambient lighting, to really see what's it like inside. I was really expecting this to be in a museum, but But damn those. But they do really need to keep us. No, I'm not gonna take a video of it. Already have one. We're not gonna focus on this because we're not gonna buy cars, but I'd rather focus on the other place. What do you call it, Genesis? Let me actually take a photo only. I'm up for that. No. I'm up for that wee photo, but I don't know where did I put my thing. My selfie stick is gone lost in the house, by the way. Okay, let me do it upside down because I cannot do this. Okay, my phone is dropping, that's fine. Like, if there was a class thingy of filming this car, it's usually always a video, and whenever I look back at the video, it looks negative. I mean, it's not best work. Back and school, don't worry, I don't wanna, oh, don't worry, I'm like, eh? It's a bit random. Oh, we could, let me go back and show you this car. I just saw it. That I was referring for the sake of VW's brand. This is the best interior for now. I would not mind that if it was a convertible, but I don't know because these are all even open. Damn, this one is this. Thank God it wasn't our car.